In this video, we're going to be going over the syllabus, making sure that people are clear as far as what the expectations are. When you log in to Blackboard and looking at the class, what you can do is you can start here with syllabus. You click on that, it'll open up this page. To actually open up the syllabus, just click on this puppy and you'll have it here. Now you have a choice. You can keep it electronic as I do, or you can go ahead and download it and print it if you want, whatever's best for you. On the syllabus, you'll see my contact information. Again, please feel free to contact me anytime if you have questions or something like that. Here's the course description as far as what it is we're working to accomplish. We have the learning objectives, what it is we want to accomplish by the end of the class. The text you want to get is by Daniel Pink, To Sell is Human. You can pick it up online, you can pick it up at the bookstore, you can rent it. Go to the library. It's very available. So make sure that you get the text, To Sell is Human. You'll see the class discussions, or the class requirements. What we do is we set up the class where the beginning of the week is Monday, the end of the week is Sunday. And so everything goes from there. What we'll do is, if you see the process here, read over the assigned chapters, go through the discussion boards, any of the videos that have been assigned, and submit any assignments that are assigned. One of the things I ask students to do is give me a call at the beginning of the semester. One of the reasons for that is because I like to get to know folks as something more than just text on the screen. So give me a call at some point in time so we can get to know each other, and I want you to feel comfortable calling me anytime you want. One of the key things that we'll be doing through the semester is the discussion forums. It's like a classroom where you have a bunch of people together and you're sharing the wisdom that each of you have, sharing the experiences, getting new ideas. The minimum is your initial post by Thursday and 3 responses to others' posts by Sunday. Now, beating minimums is a C. It's average. If you want to improve your grade, what you do is you get involved earlier. You stay involved. You continue to bring in new information, new ideas, new experiences, maybe new articles that might expand the learning for all of us. What you'll be doing is a recorded exercise by the end of the semester where you will actually step back and record your sales pitch or your influence situation. And you can do it any way you want. You can do it with your iPhone, you can do it with your computer. If you have a desktop or a laptop camera or something like that, you can go ahead and record it and then upload it to Blackboard. If you have problems with that, give me a shout. We can talk through how you might be able to do it. One of the final assignments is going to be the final learnings in action paper, where you go from, as it says, the guideline is 5 to 10 pages, where you are stepping back and reflecting on what is it that you learned, what were the key things that you got out of the course. Be specific, and then how am I going to use that? What am I going to be doing going forward in using these learnings? And again, specificity is going to be really the key to this. We'll talk more about it as we go through the semester. You'll see it's worth 30 points, all right, and is due at the end of the semester. One of the things that I do is push the idea that assignments are due by the prescribed date. I don't accept late work unless things have been worked out ahead of time. If you run into a problem, give me a shout. We can, as long as we're working together, we can get things done. One of the things that I really push is that all students have a right to express their opinion. You may not agree with the opinion that somebody puts out there on a discussion board. The thing is, they have the right to express it. And so being open to and accepting of others' opinions is important. Again, you don't have to agree. The thing is, we want to treat people with respect. Instructor expectations, I'll get back to you within 48 hours. I normally get back to people before then. I will do everything I can to get things graded within the first 48 hours after you have submitted it. And so if you have a due date of Sunday on things, by Tuesday everything is graded and you have feedback back to you. One of the things that I pride myself on is turning things around very quickly. One of the things that I really push is the idea of using only your ODU email. when you are emailing me, do not email me with a Gmail or a Yahoo account or something like that. I will ignore those. The whole idea behind this is to protect you and your privacy and make sure that nobody can get into your stuff. The only way I know that it's you is by your email. You can see how you're going to be evaluated. 7 discussion boards, 10 points each, for a total of 70 points. The video recording, and then the final learning and actions paper. You can see how the grades are going to be assessed as far as the number of points. In here you have the university policies. All right, I'm sure you've seen these on all of the syllabi that you have for all of the classes, as far as the conduct, diversity, the honor pledge, don't cheat, plagiarism, again, the cheating aspect, special needs. If you do have special needs, make sure that you get in touch with the and follow the policies and procedures for accommodations. Get in touch with the folks that are necessary for that, because if you need it, let's take advantage of it. Let's make sure that you get what it is that you need so you can be successful. The email policy is saying, okay, let's use the ODU email, and then it has withdrawal information as far as what it is that you need to do and to think about if you're thinking about withdrawing. Then you have the schedule as far as some of the things that are going on, what it is that we'll be doing. You'll see here in the first week we have the overview and the introduction and things like this. And so each week it will show you what are the chapters that need to be read, what are the things that need to be done, what are the things that need to be accomplished. So in other words, in the first week we have a discussion board, Who Am I?, where we're introducing ourselves to everyone else. That one is not graded. Then you have all of the other discussions, starting with DB1, that is graded, and I do give feedback on these things. You've had a hard week as far as the first week, so I'll tell you what, go ahead and take the next week off, okay? The university is closed for the spring holiday that next week, so you have a week's break between our first week and our second week. In the second week, we'll be talking about contrast. In other words, you read over the chapter that's necessary, asking you to go out to an outside site called Poll Everywhere and put in an answer to the question that's being posed in Poll Everywhere. So each week you'll see what are the topics that are being covered, what are the assignments that are necessary, what are the things that need to be accomplished. And so you can see that we'll be going over contrast, buoyancy, clarity, pitch, putting together your pitch, improvisation, and how do you serve others. And then in the very last week, you have your recording as far as your sales and influence attempt and your reflection paper that are due to Blackboard. So that's an overview of the syllabus and some of the expectations. If you have questions, please feel free to give me a call, send me an email. We can go ahead and talk about it and work through any questions you have.